All right. Perfect. Okay. You want me to go? You go, whatever.
You go for it.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, welcome. I'm so excited that you have taken the time to hop on to our new coach call. Think of this more like just as a quick orientation, just kind of giving you the rundown. You will not learn everything at once. This is about learning what you need to know right now. And then as you move forward, asking questions, taking action, and learning as you go. That's one of the best things that we see the most successful coaches kind of taking action with. So let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Lauren Blackledge. I live in Charleston, West Virginia. I have been coaching with Beachbody. My 3 years will be this November. But actually, as odd as this is, I believe today, I need to go back in my back office. Today, 3 years ago, I became a challenger with Beachbody. I bought my very first challenge pack and started Country Heat right here in my living room. But I started coaching more or less because I needed health and fitness in my life. And I fell in love with what Beachbody allowed me to change and transform. And I actually had no desire, or actually I shouldn't say no desire, but I had no clue what the coaching opportunity was. And my coach invited me to do this along with her. I had a lot of limiting beliefs. I didn't believe that I was qualified to coach. And I originally started just to receive the discount on Shakeology, and quickly found that my limiting beliefs were trash. And about a month in from deciding that I was going to coach for the discount, I decided to start helping some friends and family get set up for their health and fitness. I was an elementary school teacher and decided that I was just going to do this alongside with it. Fast forward 2 years, I became really burned out in teaching, and I said I had gone to a trip that we had the ability to earn through coaching, and I talked to all these other coaches that were doing this full time, and that was kind of my first eye-opening experience of like, what, people can actually do this like as their full-time gig, and decided to go all in with it. And it was about a year later I stepped away. Actually, yeah, it was a year later I stepped away and went all in with this, and am absolutely passionate about what we get to do as coaches with our health and fitness journeys, but also the opportunities that we have for income and growth within our own families and future. So that's my little intro.
Love it. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Courtney Harden. I have been coaching for a little over 3 years, actually signed up to be a coach. I always say I started my coach journey at Summit, which is our annual coach conference, in the summer of 2017, where I actually met Lauren. And I say that because for over a year, I was so super concerned and just scared of what other people were going to think of me being that person who posted on social media all the time. So honestly, I didn't. I would do like super generic recipes only, or like only a Flex Friday, and call it good for the week. And I let that hold me back for a really long time, until that summit. I finally listened to a training while we were there of the now top coach, who was not top coach at the time, but now top coach, saying, telling her story of suicide and marriage counseling and depression. And she ended her talk with, why not me? And why not you? And so that has been a constant reminder to me is no matter what you're going through, coaching can be that outlet. So let it be. And continue to remind yourself, if they can do this, why not me? So that's one thing that I definitely want you guys to learn. And then here in a few, I'm going to go over a social media slide that kind of debunks everything that I ever thought about social media. So if there's another thing that I can leave you guys with, it's also to just, you just have to get out of your comfort zone, and you have to know that you are helping people more than hurting people by posting on social media. So that's really where my story began. I'm, like I said, been coaching, technically signed up for a little over 3 years, and every bit of it has been crazy and fun and amazing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to get us started. Okay, so let's see. Lauren, take it away with the business activity tracker.
All right, perfect. All right. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to just kind of quickly share, and I know all of you that are in mine, well, Courtney has her new coach training, I have my new coach training, so everyone's are starting today, so this will kind of just blend right in with what we're doing with our leadership groups that you'll be participating in for the next week. But as coaches, I know the first thing that happens once you kind of get set up is like, okay, I've done this. Now what do I do? Like, what does a coach actually do? And so we have this tracker, the Success Club Business Activity Tracker. There's going to be one posted in your leadership group, in your new coach training group, but then there's also one that looks similar to the one that Courtney has up here. But it basically just breaks down the tasks that we do as coaches, what our main behaviors are that we can take action with to help move ourselves forward. So the first thing is be proof of the product. You have signed up to be a Beachbody coach. So you need to use Beachbody's products, Beachbody's workouts, Beachbody's nutrition plans, Beachbody's whatever product it is that you love. I'm not saying you have to use everything. It might help your business if you have more knowledge about the things, but find the products that are going to be directed towards you and your journey. So we have Shakeology. So if right now your focus is nutrition, use Shakeology and share about how it's helping you, share how it's making you feel better, share how it's a meal on the go that you can take with you. So being a proof of the product is huge for this because one, the coaches that are showing that these products work are finding the most success because they're enjoying sharing about it. If you're sitting at home and you're not following the meal plans or you're not doing the workouts, it makes it really hard to share about that and to invite other people to do it too. So being a proof of the product is the number one thing in your task, in your job as a coach. And how cool is it? To make yourself more accountable that it's your job to work out. You know, a lot of us have to find time to work out. Well, this is kind of your job. All right, next, connect, invite, and follow up. These are the 3 tasks that are going to go along with your social media. And these are probably going to be the ones that are going to put you out of your comfort zone the most. But I am telling you, they will make the biggest impact in your business. So connect. Talk to people, make friends. Don't make it this big cheesy thing, but get out there in your social media. Right now, Instagram is huge with finding new friends. I know, Facebook is huge because you already have that network of friends, but the cool thing and the cool difference about Facebook and Instagram is Facebook is more along the lines of people you know or people that you know who they know and things like that, mutual friends. But Instagram is this crazy awesome world where it's totally cool to make friends with strangers. So find a place, find your market, and start connecting with people. If you have, if you're a mom of twins, find other twin moms out there and start talking that to them. If you are, if you're a nurse, find other nurses out there and talk to them. Once you've built that connection and built that relationship, as you're advertising and sharing about your boot camp and your challenge groups and this coaching opportunity, invite people that you think would be awesome at this. And then remember that they are human beings too, and they get busy and they have lives. So follow up with them because they may have gotten busy the last time you invited them. So those are the 3 main social media things that are super important that you will not be an expert at immediately. So I'm going to tell you that right now. You will not be an expert at that immediately, but the only way to get better with it is to continue doing it and grow and be okay with failing. Next, get people results in this fitness and business. So as you guys are starting, the first person you need to help get results is yourself. And then as you start bringing in people with you, help them get results. And then the people that you are bringing in to become coaches, start helping them make income. You guys have some pretty bomb mentors, Courtney and myself, and then also other teams around us that are always allowing you to have training and different spaces to learn and grow so that you can help them. And also, Google is golden. Anytime you have questions in growing this business and helping people get results and you need a question, Google it. And the last one is personal development. This is super important because in a world where we are constantly working with people, it can be really taxing on our own mindset. Our job is to help people and help ourselves get healthier and fit. And if our mindset is not in the right space, then that can really be detrimental to everything. So personal development, Courtney and myself in our new coach training, we have a lot of options. But right now, if money's an issue, there is a plethora of free podcasts that are available to you through Spotify, through, if you have an iPhone, just the podcast app. You can even go to YouTube. Right now, my favorite at the moment I've been loving is Brendan Burchard. Another perfect one is Brene Brown. She has a lot of really good content if you are struggling with your own vulnerabilities, especially if you're not feeling like when I came into this, I didn't feel like I was good enough to be a coach. Like Brene Brown would have been perfect for me when I was starting because she's all about that mindset and like empowering your, weaknesses as being strengths. Rachel Hollis is a big name right now. But I would suggest whatever your biggest fear is with this business, reach out to Courtney or myself and kind of let us know, because that's going to be the podcast the personal development that you want to dig into first, to kind of combat those fears and that negative mindset.
Awesome. Okay. So social media. So I forgot to mention in my bio that I went live on my training today and said this next 7 days is probably going to be the most in your face Lauren and I will be, and then it's your business. Like, you guys, this is definitely the training is worth it, but it does feel like a lot all at once. So social media kind of goes into that. So Lauren and I both have a training in our Google Forms that we sent all of you in an email. When you signed up to be a coach, you got that Google form, and it has a Canva presentation that has so much information about social media. I also did a team call on it not too long ago. And I know Lauren has those slides as well, if any of you guys want her to share those with you. Anyway, going back to social media. So I want you guys to take away these certain tips for social media. So one, rotate. Do not become a Beachbody robot. You don't want to continuously talk about only Beachbody and only coaching and only health and fitness and everything along those lines. You really want to rotate between a health and fitness post, a coach post, and then something in your personal life. So rotate between those three things and you'll be golden. I know whenever I can't think of a post, I'm always like, okay, I go to my Instagram grid, which is the first 9 photos. I'm like, okay, so I just made a post about miles, which has nothing to do with health or fitness or coaching. I just made a post about how people can coach too, and specifically about coaching or what my income did that week or something. And then, so next would be a health and fitness post. So something along the lines of that. So that's what I always follow, is those 3 rotations, because you want people to get to know you. So you definitely want to be posting personal, random things too. And show your personality. Sometimes those things can be super funny, like random things that happen throughout your day, or it can be a super vulnerable post that you open up about that is a little more on the serious side. So I would rotate also between those as well. But just show your true, authentic, genuine personality, and you'll be good. You'll have those people following you. So I talk a lot about like certain things in that training as well. But one thing I wanted to touch on today was I'm not going to hit on like posts or editing or anything like that, but I wanted to talk about hashtags and using those to find people in your specific niche. I specifically using your life phase right now is a huge thing that's going to help you start attracting followers and getting you're in what I like to call the trust building phase of your coach career right now, which means people are like, what is she doing? Okay, like trying to feel you out, and they're not 100% sure they can trust you to stick with this yet. So you want to start gaining traction by posting on your post I usually do about 10 to 15, sometimes 20 hashtags. That's usually the max that I'll go. It's always, all the algorithms are always forever changing. But I usually stick to about 20 at the max, and always specific to my niche. So right now are my life phase. Right now that is my new mom craziness. So I am doing a lot of hashtagging that has to do with new mom life or boy mom or whatever. But then, make sure they're specific to that particular post so that different people are going to find you, and switch them up. Don't copy and paste the exact 20 hashtags on every post. Make sure you're switching between like dog mom or like Boston Terrier dog mom on some posts. If you're specifically talking about your dogs, I'm putting it down because my dog Jeff will not ever leave my side. But yeah, make sure you're specifically talking about what is going on in that post. I definitely try to switch them up based on, like tonight I made a post about the community of coaching, and my hashtags had to do with that, like hashtag squad goals or girl gang or whatever, things like that. So that's kind of what I wanted to touch on for social media, and the rest, or if you have questions, can be found in those our Google form or on our team page.
All right. So the next thing is staying active as a coach. If you are committed to this business and you are committed to showing up, one thing that you want to do is stay active. And that means that you need to have 50 PV or above to be an active coach. There's a multitude of things that you can purchase from Beach Bars, Energize, Recover. Right now we have collagen, right? They just recently added this gorgeous activewear line, from sports bras to shorts and leggings. They're super cute. So there's a lot of wide variety of options out there for you. However, if you're on Shakeology or if you're on the performance line, if you're just keeping it on that home direct, just continue ordering it and you'll be good. The thing I would suggest so that you can instantly get that paid for is get your first 3 friends signed up, and that right there will cover the cost for that. So it's super simple to stay active. If something, ever happens, if you have a coach that joins you and they go inactive, it is very easy and quick to go from an active coach or inactive back to active. But also know that, it's kind of, I consider it's like turning on the lights in your business. If you're an inactive coach, your lights are off and you're basically closed. So something super simple to show your commitment to your business. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is kind of leading into, if you're going to be an active coach and you want to get your products paid for, the first thing you want to do is you want to help 3 friends, because that right there, the commission alone is going to make you back more than you paid for, well, more than you would pay for your home direct. However, 3 friends in your first month will make back your investment. The cool thing about this is Beachbody loves rewarding us and recognizing us for working hard and showing up, which you probably don't get all the time in your regular full-time job. I know I didn't. My reward was, as a teacher, my reward was usually based through seeing my students' success. So it felt really good. I remember the first month, I got a t-shirt for helping 3 friends. Not only did I make the money and the income from it, but they also sent me a t-shirt for doing something that I loved. And I always joke, I would have done it just for the t-shirt, because I'm totally a t-shirt. Like, I'm a prize person. So that is what we call Success Club. When you help 3 people in a 1 month period. So we have August Success Club, September Success Club, November, or October, November. Each time you help 3 people get set up with the same type of kit that you received, that gives you 2 points per person. So those kits we're talking about, we call them challenge packs, but you'll get comfortable with the verbiage later. And the really cool thing is, as a brand new coach, if you hit Success Club in the first 3 months consecutively, you earn a free ticket to our annual conference. And so Courtney was talking about that when we first got on, that was actually where we met. And I'm pretty sure Courtney and I were both success stars. Were you a success star? No, I was thinking you had the thing. But that was how I'd earned my ticket. And honestly, I'm going to be totally honest here. Had I not earned that free ticket, I probably wouldn't have gone to that event. And that event then changed my life, changed the whole trajectory of this. So it is worth it to push it in this first month. Don't take the time to just sit and learn everything. Take action right now. Get your ticket so that you can come and like submerge yourself in New Orleans this summer. So the next thing is to get a friend set up to get these points accumulating and your commission earned. You want to use if you go into the Team Beachbody website, there is, and it's on mine and Courtney's new training, but we use the website Share Cart to help sign up our friends and family members to be customers or coaches. If you came in here, maybe you're a coach who's been signed up for a while because you've been utilizing the discount. Don't forget that your friends can do that too. If you came in as a discount coach, they can come in as a discount coach too. So don't be afraid to offer that to them, but you'll have full control to get them set up. And it's a super easy process. And if you have any problems with it, you can always reach out to Courtney or myself or whoever your coach is.
Heck yes. Offer them the discount like you would tell a friend about something on clearance or on sale. Like, you don't want to not offer them the discounted version of something. Okay, so that leads right into what your first goal in this business is, which is your first rank advancement called Emerald. So what I always do, and I've kind of a little bit switched this up since this, but what I have been doing is when someone says, okay, awesome, you've been having a conversation with them, you've asked them about their health goals, you've talked to them about what struggles they might have, whether that be fitness or nutrition struggles, you've talked to them about what their schedule looks like so they can fit a 30-minute workout in. You've had a pretty lengthy conversation with them, told them what the group actually entails, and then they say, all right, let's do this. I'm in. I'm ready to be a challenger. This is how I always end that conversation. Okay, heck yes, awesome, whatever. I'm super excited. And side note, use your words. If this doesn't sound like you, use what you would say to a best friend. Awesome. I'm so excited. Before I send you the email to check out, there are 3 ways that you can actually check out. 1, as a regular challenger for the exact price that we just talked about. 2, as a discount coach, where you end up getting 25% off all future orders. Same exact initial price as option 1. I always add a personal touch of, this is actually what really helped me personally stay consistent, because I knew I was getting a monthly discount, and I continued to get the product because of the discount. So I kind of add a little personal touch in there. And then 3, the last way is as a coach, where you actually get to help others if you'd like, plus get the discount, earn an income, however you want to phrase that. Those are the 3 ways that they can check out. Option number 2 and option number 3 are the exact same checkout process. They're still checking out as a coach. That just gives you feelers with whether they just want to be a discount coach, or sometimes when I send this to people, they say, okay, awesome, yeah, I definitely want the discount, but tell me a little bit more about coaching or what you do. Or they say, keep me in mind for a couple months from now, and maybe I'll come back to coaching or something along the lines of that, because you offered that way of checking out. It kind of sparked something in their mind, like, oh, maybe I could do this, So that is your goal, is to get to Emerald. So you have what is called legs in your business. You're going to have a left leg and a right leg. You already do. But you are I like to phrase it as like a family tree. You're at the top of your family tree and you have branches. Your left leg and your right leg are like your left branch and your right branch. And so all you have to do to get to Emerald is have 2 coaches, one on left, one on right. Most of the time, those are going to be people and even more common is that's going to be like a spouse, a significant other, maybe a parent. So you sign, your spouse up on one side, a parent on the other, and you're already to Emerald. Like, how quick is that? I know for me, my first coaches were my dad and my sister. They both were actually doing the workouts, drinking. My dad was drinking, they were both drinking Shakeology at the time. And now I have Greg signed up, so he's one of my top discount coaches as well, and he never touches the business. It's all me working his account now. But anyway, that's what you have to do. That's what your goal is for the next 24 hours, is to just start chatting with people, chatting with friends that might want to join the boot camp that you're currently in, joining or chatting with your significant other and saying, like, look, this is an investment in our business that's going to help me get ahead. And once you get to Emerald, you're now eligible for team bonuses. So that's a huge thing that's going to eventually add up. Once you start building a team, you're going to start getting all of those team bonuses, where some weeks you might not even make commission, but you'll make a lot of money in team bonuses just from volume below you. And that's a whole another topic, but that's when you're eligible for team bonuses, is once you hit that first rank of Emerald. So
also one thing with Emerald rank, Beachbody will also start giving you leads. So once you show them that you're committing to your business, they're really good about, like I said, rewarding. So the more friends you help, the more leads you'll start getting. So they basically give you free customers. So that means if someone just goes onto Beachbody's website and they don't have a friend that they've signed up with as their coach, Beachbody will assign it to a coach who is eligible for leads. And you won't even be considered unless you're an Emerald coach for that too.
Yes, those random leads are amazing sometimes, for sure. Okay, does anyone have any questions that we can answer? That kind of wraps up. Let me check the chat. I think we're good there. Any questions that we can answer? All right, well, you guys have an amazing night. Thank you guys so much for being on. This is recorded, so we will share with our team. We'll share, Lauren and I will share it on our 7-day training.
Perfect.
Pages.
All right. Talk to you guys later. And don't hesitate, if you ever have questions, to reach out to your mentor coach.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.